Raider Nation, how we doing, baby? Welcome to the Exxon Studios here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Your boy Silos here to discuss Raider football. Sorry I stayed away for a little long. Had some issues that I had to take care of. Uh, Taking care of the way, they're out of the way now. But what a season, huh? 2-7. Here we are. It seemed that with the acquisitions we make on the off season and the record that we ended off last season, we had high hopes that we were going to go not only to the playoffs but actually make some noise this season. At 2-7, must be honest with you, it's more than likely it's not going to happen. As no team in history of the NFL, as far as I know, correct me if I'm wrong, has made it into the playoffs or beyond with that kind of record. With all the debacle and what's going on, it appears that our team is going through a really tough situation. It seems like even last Sunday's press or post game, very upset there. Carr at the podium actually shed some tears in frustration because I do believe that he wants us to win and he believes we have a talented team, but it seems like we're not getting it together. He actually did say that some players didn't mention any specific names, but some players are not giving their all. Um, at this point, we've seen what they put together for this season. It almost feels like we got cheated and deceived, thinking that we're actually making a push to make it into the off season. At least what Mark Davis seemed to suggest. Now we're seeing that with the switch from Scotia to Josh McDaniels, it's been maybe too many changes. It just seems like some players are not buying into the new regime, into the new system, and compacted with a lot of deficits in defense, offensive line, cornerback, interior run defense, secondary. It seems that we were trying to come into the season and outscore the teams, and hopefully our defense could, hold them back or at least give us a chance to win the game. This has not happened. Um, so here we are on week 11 uh, against another very beatable team. We beat them this season so far, the Denver Broncos, who seem to be going the opposite direction as we are. Um, but at this point, I've seen it over and over. On paper, we're a superior team, better team, but when it comes on the field, it's a totally different story. So while I'm hoping that we could somehow get ourselves out of this funk and get ourselves a W under our belt, it seems that um, not with this defense. My hats off always, like I said, to Max Crosby. He is our defense. But Raider Nation, it's an team effort, and Max could do it on his own. Run defense last game seemed like well, they couldn't stop the Indianapolis Colts. Period. It seemed that they were able to come back with hardly any opposition. There was really no pass rush. There was no stopping the run, and they hit big plays. Hell, we got Matt Ryan that gashed us for 40 yards on the running game. A dude who's getting ready to retire, 40 years old, and if he's able to run through our defense, well, what else do I have to tell you, Raider Nation? So we did get an acquisition, the former first round pick from the Los Angeles Chargers, Jerry Tillery, who team appears to be super excited. And they seem to be this in addition. Hey, at this point, I'll take any help on our defense because we don't have much of a defense. But Raider Nation, at this point, I know you're not happy with the job that Josh McDaniels has done. So many articles out there. The latest I was reading from Sports Illustrated saying that basically the team is strapped for cash, and they don't have the cash to fire Josh McDaniels and get another head coach. Only Mark Davis and the board of directors and organization We'll know if that's a fact or not. I don't think he'll ever admit it. There's been all kinds of rumors out there, um, but it seems like Josh McDaniels here to stay, at least until the end of the season. And also, our defensive coordinator seems to be not in the hot seat, at least for this season, as it appears that Mark Davis has continued to say Josh McDaniels is doing an amazing job. I don't know what the definition of amazing is, but apparently for Mark Davis, that seems to be his definition of uh, good, great. Uh, but Raider Nation, all I can tell you is I believe silver and black, and no matter if they lose, they win, or they tie, I'm always going to support this team. I just wish that at a certain point in time, this team got it together and gave us a chance to see the Raiders of all times, the Raiders who used to come in and take a win from the field to bully the opposite team, to do whatever they want on the field. Has been years. And the latest quote from Mark Davis: "Rome wasn't built in a day." My answer to that is not in a day, but 11 years has been a long time. It's been a long time. Stay up, baby. Stay up. Till next time, I love you all. Don't forget, your opinions, comments, suggestions are always welcome on this channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, baby.